We're all going through apparently now a Mortal Kombat phase. We're trying to say finish him. For the podcasters who started listening about 10, 15 seconds ago, in the words of Sub-Zero, finish him!
You gotta say it at the end.
It's at the end.
I'm sorry, I'll say it at the end.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody, fatalities.
Premature.
We are like four geeks here with an audience, which is great. By the way, for the ones who are watching, I'm going to begin introductions soon because you're wondering, hey, what's going on? There's now a pretty aspect to those three other morons. Now we have a beautiful woman joining us. I'm thinking things are going on the up and up. And if I need to get to the damn banner. I haven't even put the banner up. I never put the banner. Let's begin this way. We're going to do it like this. I'm touching Mike. Don't anybody get any ideas?
Wrong. I'm Roger the Shrubberer.
He's got some man shrubbery. Immediately to my supremely godlike iron ensconced hand, we got the one, the only, royalty by many standards. She is known throughout the world of cigarologists as Queenie, better known to those who love her as Joanna Stewart. What's up?
What's happening?
How you doing?
How you doing?
No, how you doing?
How you doing?
In the words of Wendy Williams, how you doing?
Really? You're going there?
Well, I had to break the wrist a little bit. And then immediately beyond Queenie, we got the warrior mentality. We got the man who did it. He said, I'm not just a Marine, I'm a real Marine. Shivers Tully.
10 seconds left. Seconds out.
10 seconds to what? How much? What are you, 10 seconds?
That's what they say before they get
Oh,
back
I
in
was
the
like,
ring.
you told her, baby, I'm 10 seconds out. Oh. But it's okay. There's a lot of love in there. There's a lot of love. I don't know if you noticed that. There's a little love. Little love.
Seconds of love. Where?
And then the guy who keeps asking where, because apparently he needs his own 10 seconds of love or not, CIA covert operative. This guy, when James Bond was in diapers, he was doing it. Mike the Man Striegel. Mike, what's up?
I'm not that damn old.
But, you know, you got a lot more gray than I do. And then there's yours truly. I am the original Cuban cigar consigliere, not just one of those crazy guys who started smoking a couple of days ago. I did that. I've been around for a while. We got an audience. We're going to ask the audience to just clap every now and then. Let us know that they're there. Maybe scream. Or tell us all to just shut the fuck up.
That works too.
That works too. You know what? I'm okay with that. We got a live audience now. Yes.
There you go.
In the words of Arsenio Hall. What? I like the show. I used to watch that.
You and like two other people.
Possibly. It's going to be a fun one. This is going to be an exciting show. I've known Queenie 4, 5, maybe 6 years, something like that. Today I'm going to ask some tough questions, Queenie. I hope you're ready.
It's in the hot seat.
Yeah. Just saying.
Interview time.
Her seat's about to get hot. Incandescent hot.
We got a light bulb out there.
Muy caliente. And my name is Ramon to all the ladies. Ramon. And I got nothing else after that.
The door.
Today we're being sponsored by multiple products across the board. Apparently not, but we got Blazing Saddles. If you haven't seen it, I haven't. Get a friend to bring it to you. I'm gonna see it soon.
Yeah.
We
Never
got
mind that shit. Here comes Mongo.
There you
we
go.
got a flask and 2 phones because things happen on that level. Well, it's a flask and a phone with a battery because it happens on that level with her. And then we got like boxing gloves because at some point we got big news.
I'm running the sports desk.
He's running the sports desk. Tonight's drink of choice will be Zaya.
Can I get the top off?
Okay,
Champion.
let's do this.
We've been at it like 20 minutes. She needs a top off. All right.
She is she's well deserving of being
Thank you.
topped by the right liqueur.
That's
Liqueur.
cute. You gotta be careful.
She
now.
did that. Zaya is from Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the island or pretty.
No wonder I tasted a little vanilla in it.
I taste good alcohol. That's what I taste. We got Kevin Corpley's, Caroline West. We got Steven Kantner. We got Boonhauer in the house. That's my new nickname to you. You're Boonhauer. I love you, man. You got Kirby Ahante and our favorite Finley, Caitlin Grace Finley. Hello, hello, everyone.
Hello.
In a weird British accent. Hello, look at that. Hello. Ooh.
Throwing rocks.
Awesome, good shit right there. I'll tell you what. And the cigar of choice for tonight, it is the Chilling Moose. We're gonna chill. We're gonna chill. We're gonna look at that. We're feeling it. We're touching it. We're rubbing up on it.
We're rubbing the moose.
We're wetting it.
Really?
Maybe not that. Maybe not that. Okay.
I already took my wrapper off. Is that a faux pas?
Oh no, you're good. No, you are faux pas free, brother. I like it when he goes into French. I feel like I'm Morticia and he's Adams, and no, I'm not gonna kiss him.
I got
Fuck
fired.
that noise. I did something for you guys a little different. I took about an inch off of the wrapper. I had actually an interesting discussion today with a good friend of mine, and I sent him some pictures. He goes, "Why did you do that?" And I go, a lot of times, we've seen some cigars that have the shaggy foot or the little extra wrapper at the end.
That's a different Shaggy.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are
Are
you?
you?
So
And
sometimes,
ask them why they're always hungry.
well, what do you go? Scooby's next for everybody. I've sometimes been asked, man, how can you really begin to have a little bit more fun with a cigar? And I said, well, this is just an easy way to do something to just tell you about the binder, about the wrapper, and also about the filler and binder first before it gets to the wrapper. In some factories, blenders, and people who are way better at this than I am, they'll take just a snippet, about an inch off, maybe 3/4 of the wrapper, gently from the cigar, and then they light it. So the first experience is what the binder and the filler taste like, and that can tell you a completely different story than by the time it gets to the whole wrapper, binder, filler experience. So if you've never done that, and you want to have some fun, don't fuck up the cigar. You can do it. If not, watch a video. I'm gonna do a video on it. There will be video, no nudity, but there will be a video.
Only the cigar is gonna be naked.
Let me get a big one. I'm gonna get a match. I'm gonna get a big match. I enjoy a big one. Match. It's just
Right. I was taking a cold draw on it before I lit it, and there wasn't much of a change there. But as
Okay.
soon as I lit it, from what I remember about this cigar, and it was
Right.
always one of my favorites, it is like night and day.
Big taste difference. I just
From the
want
guy
the
that
back
wears
of the-
sunglasses during the day and the night.
Apparently, the sun never goes down on a badass. I know. I saw that in some meme somewhere. Queenie, I'm here for you, Queenie. The audience is all in. I'm telling you guys, the audience is like, I'm captivated. He's screaming. Captivating over here. He's looking at me like, what the fuck? That's not the same guy from the shop. It gets worse. It gets progressively worse.
We have to have
Yeah, but-
Mike reach over and tap him awake. Like, hey,
Whoa, he's gonna tap him.
So you guys don't have the history of knowing Queenie as much as I do. So if you guys ever have a pop-up question, jump in. But I'm gonna ask the cardinal question. This is the oh my God, I just met you. You're a cigar person. All that BS. What was, to your recollection, your first cigar experience or first cigar? How did it go? And take us there.
All right, so I grew up with live music,
Live music.
and we would go to the B3 organ night on Monday nights at a club. And I call him my Paul, he would smoke cigars. So I would bring him a cigar every night, and then I'd buy the little tins with the little cigarillos in them.
Mhm.
And it was the Presidente is what it was called. Some off-brand, it was just called a Presidente. And I would smoke that, and he would smoke a regular cigar. And about every 3-4 months, I'd smoke a small cigar.
Right.
But I didn't do a flavored until years later, and that's like in the 80s. That was like 80, 89.
My hat's off, dude. I'm just saying, my hat's off, dude. I'm just from
Yeah.
that story at the beginning of it. I'm just gonna take the hat off.
That's because you were hot.
That too.
Yeah.
And
already in a sweatshop.
this we also called it the Vietnamese sweat bus. But continue. I made you digress. I apologize.
No, that's basically that's where I started at.
How old were you roughly?
So I was
Early 20s, teens?
21.
Wow. So you were like almost
I
like
started,
college? Were you
Nope, I wasn't in college then.
Okay.
I was a mom by then.
Okay.
So
Every now and then said, I'm gonna enjoy a nice little
Yep, go on
cigarillo.
Monday
That's what you
nights
were.
to go see. No, see, to me it was a cigar because I didn't know any better.
Okay, no, not.
But it came in a tin. It was the tins, small cigar, and it was like this is something because I didn't smoke as long as he did. He would smoke, and I was done with it. And then get up, sing with him. He played, the band would play.
So you were performing also.
Yeah.
Get out.
So yeah, that's what we did. Like
Okay, so it was kind of like a jazz cigar club, or
no, it wasn't even a cigar club, but we smoked in it. This was Minnesota.
No.
Back
So
when
we
you
would
could smoke in
smoke.
places.
Oh
Yep,
man.
we could smoke, and so we would smoke. He'd smoke his cigar, and he'd give me all this great advice, like a father. I don't want you riding motorcycles no more.
You guys listening to
You
this?
gotta do this stuff. But it was great because we shared a cigar, and like I wanted mine shorter so I could be done and get out of trouble. So I was usually
See, just that little story again, right there. And bonus nachos to you too, Caitlin. By the way, my Spanish is not as good as it once was. So bonus nachos. I'm sorry. I got
the bonus nachos.
bonus. Oh no, buenas noches. My
Wait.
bad. Buenas
You're
noches.
right.
Because if my mom starts watching, I'm in deep shit.
don't get us in trouble.
I'll tell you all of a sudden from that short intro what I got. I got that you were introduced to almost a love affair, and you're a musician. You are in a place that is mellow, almost magical. I'm assuming soft light, ambient music is perfect, and it's an experience. That is awesome.
That's where I started smoking cigars. Great little ambiance.
Gangsters
Right.
everywhere in fedoras.
Tough. This is a memory
But
question.
it was a great bass player. He
Okay.
was a classic bass player.
This is gonna be a memory question. Let's see if we're on sync here. Memory question. Do you remember where you and I first met? And there's something that you showed me, and if you don't remember, it's okay. I'll
We weren't going
demonstrate.
to tell anybody. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
There was a secret rendezvous, and
Was
I.
it one of the Canadian glory holes?
That was last week's episode. No Canadian glory holes. No.
Only 12 minutes in, really?
12 minutes in, the glory holes are now out. Well, hopefully not out, but we'll see what happens. Do you remember what location? Where did we meet?
We met on exit 60, 85 in South Carolina.
No.
No.
Let's backtrack even further.
No, I met you at.
You got one more.
Aroma,
Yes.
And you had on this great scarf and hat.
So I was apparently very gay looking at that time.
No,
so,
he wasn't. he wasn't. And I love the scarf and the apple cap.
I'm gonna tell you guys something which I thoroughly enjoyed. I was at the time helping Florida America Cigars rep their cigar line, and I stepped into, at the time it was called Cigars Etc. There was a gentleman, the white guy's name, I forgot what his name was. Anyway, yes, Aaron was the owner at the time. But we talked briefly. I could see that, whatever. But I like the ambiance, man. It was great. It transported me to what a kind of, I don't want to say in a bad way, but like a dark cigar bar, dingy atmosphere, but dingy cool. Like you're like, oh, this is the shit that I want to be in. And I see you see the bar.
Kind of like an old speakeasy?
Kind of. The bar was an L, and you were towards the short side of the L. You were enjoying a drink. And you did the whole trick with the smoking in the glass thing, I don't even know if I'm good enough to do that.
Was she in a long black dress singing?
No,
sitting on a piano?
no.
No. Well, said you were a singer.
There you go.
Blues, jazz kind of.
Smoking in the glass.
Smoking in the glass.
I love it. So I saw her
But
do it.
wait, you have to cheers.
Oh shit! Well, cheers.
You have to drink, and then you have to smoke.
And of course, you got to smoke. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And I was taught that from the original, I call them the original from what I know, North Carolina, some of the original smokers, we talk about Cleve, and other folks, I was taught that from the original crew, Doc Moran.
See, there you go.
So I was taught that from other speakers.
top by solid motherfuckers.
Top by the
And when I started to do that, I said, man, this is the coolest shit. Queenie, first of all, was also not the prototypical woman that I've ever seen, with a little delicate, sweet cigar, which is nothing wrong with that, but she was smoking a very full-bodied cigar at the time. I can't recollect, but it may have been like an LFD or something like that. And I said, damn, she can fucking put it down with a cigar, and that was really cool as shit. So afterward, we ran into each other again, yes, at Tobacco Plus, and we've been back and forth, back and forth. So I've always said this to a lot of folks: is it may not be often, but we have a special place in our hearts. It seems like we just saw each other yesterday. Queenie is like that to us. My mom considers her almost like family, if not like another daughter and stuff like that. So it's those wonderful moments that I think when you pair them with a cigar in a nice place, it just makes it better in the grand scheme of things. How long had you been going to Cigars Etc. at that time? Was that like your regular place, or
Since they opened the doors at that location, I've been going there.
wow?
So since when Aaron moved from over, and it was even before then, they had a spot. So I went to Boardwalk Billy's one time and bought some. He had a spot next to the Boardwalk Billy's in Charlotte, and he moved. And when he moved is when I actually started staying in the cigar shop and smoking, and that's where I started.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You find a beautiful spot, you support it, you're on top of it, you're all in about it. Real quick, let's back to the cigars. That first little inch in, you guys, did it give you a little bit of a difference? I mean, something that you were not expecting.
Yeah.
Queenie, by many standards, it's funny today. She was asked a question by one of our dear friends, Alan Isley. She was asked if she's in the industry, and I literally blurted out, "She might as well be."
She is the industry.
In many events, in many shops, if you drop the name Queenie, a lot of folks know her. She's very savvy. She's very knowledgeable. She's always first to offer assistance, even in a humidor that she's just visiting. For the podcasters, we're whispering among each other. It's for real. She goes above and beyond to assist in any and every establishment that she steps in. Sometimes, if it's just a one-shop owner like me, and I got to run around, having someone like this say, "Hey, Queenie, I'll be right back. I got to get some water," whatever. That's a good thing. I know you've done that in countless places that you've been to. A lot of reps. You're friends with Don Williams, apparently. Don, we love you. Apparently, so does Queenie. Let me see. What are what are your go-to cigars? I mean, what's like a go-to, maybe 2 or 3 that you're like, what, I love these.
What's crazy is I ask everybody else that question to
Okay.
help them find cigars,
Mhm.
but I'm an eclectic smoker. So I don't have a go-to. I go to wherever I'm at. When I go to a new shop,
Right.
I always ask for their house cigar first. And then anything that they have that nobody else has, like if they're exclusive having it, I talk to them. But I don't have a go-to, to be honest. It depends on what mood I'm in, and where I'm at and what I got available.
Do you consider yourself, in all honesty, because we call ourselves the Los Tres Maduros, before that it was the Mid-Morning Maduro, because we do enjoy smoking a richer, fuller bodied cigar. I mean, our palate is about that. I mean, do you consider yourself a full-bodied, full-flavored smoker, or something on the lighter side of things?
I'm a full. I'm more full than mid, but I can do a Connecticut with coffee,
Early morning, first cigar.
or if I'm just So anything that, now if it's a Connecticut that can hold its own,
Right.
I can smoke it after a couple of months.
Ain't
But,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm a full body smoker.
That's. I mean, I've always asked Seamus what he likes to smoke. I mean, he is like full tilt, like let's beat him up, big cigars, strong cigars. Mike, I know you're full body pretty much
Right.
most of the time.
Occasionally, I will go a little late, but
To change the
Change
pace.
your palate.
yeah.
Change the palate. Nothing wrong with that.
Change your palate.
I've been known to go for months on just mild cigars to sort of like kind of give myself a break from it all and come back to it and hopefully enjoy the richer, heavier cigars. But I've always said I am a full-bodied smoker. I'm a full-flavored smoker and full strength. So I love
Question.
that. Yeah, go ahead.
If you go to the mild body, do you smoke more when you end up going to a mild body cigar?
No, as a matter of fact, actually, I don't. I find myself that I somehow smoke a little bit less. Now, a lot of times people assume that because I'm a cigar shop owner and everybody knows that my mom smokes and we're there together, that we probably smoke all day long, nonstop cigars. And I always say, no, that's my mom. She'll
Yeah.
smoke like 5, 6, 7 cigars. I may only smoke maybe one cigar. So at most, yeah. And Mike knows that for a fact. So today this is my third cigar, so it's an oddity. But
this is my second.
but you know, one of the neat things is that when I do smoke a nice mild cigar, I'm pretty much good for the day. It's part of a mental thing that I like to completely reset my palate, and by doing that, I only smoke one mild cigar for the entire day, and I give myself more breaks that way. And I'm like, just sort of accustomed to doing that. And then when I go back to the Maduros, I start smoking more frequently, and then it ends up being just maybe down to one cigar a day again. But that's an odd thing that I do. I'll drink to that statement too, by the way, guys.
Because of nicotine levels in the different cigars?
It's funny actually. Milder cigars have sometimes more nicotine than heavier
Maybe
cigars.
that's it. Okay.
That's why I asked
That's
questions.
Mhm.
That's a good question.
Good answer. Good question.
Good answer.
Way to go. Way to go.
Family Feud?
Survey says.
Says Duncan's a dork. It's
Show us Duncan's a dork.
Right here. Bing, 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 bing. 100
The
points.
number one answer was
Duncan's a dork. The audience concurs. I'm telling you, this is fully interactive day. Podcasters, you guys don't know what you're missing. This is fun. And also, by the way, for the podcasters, we will be coming on iTunes within the next couple of days. We got the notice. We're officially now, just so everybody watching and for the podcasters, we are on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Radio Public, and Pocket Casters. So soon to be also on iTunes. We're very, very excited about that. A little poor. It's the home brew. We're doing that. She's doing that. I am not doing that. Whoa. No. If electricity cuts out, we mean that it wasn't us. It was just love.
upset the gods.
So, Queenie, here's the other one.
All right.
When I met you, and again, nice, sweet lady, you'd never think about it. You know, maybe not.
Don't lie. I was not sweet.
Well, she was sweet to me. She was great to me. But at the time,
She was luring you in.
ready for this,
Yeah.
guys? She was a truck driver. You're like a CDL,
Oh, yeah.
real deal truck driver. You did that.
I still have a CEO.
She's still,
Joke
motherfucker, she's the real deal. I'm telling you, y'all a bunch of wusses. Well, how long were you doing that for?
So I did it. I drove over the road for 6 years, but I keep my CDL because sometimes I have folks that say, I have a load. Can you take it out? And no problem. Well, that came out bad.
this
They
has
were
nothing.
just waiting for you to realize
This
that.
has nothing to do with the
Yeah.
glory hole report that we did.
I knew it was coming.
The audience is completely flabbergasted. Apparently, taking loads is not part of where we were going with this.
Right. So I drove flatbed,
Flap the day.
box truck, trailer. I drove everything except for doubles and tankers. So, and hazmat. I don't do hazmat.
No hazmat.
No hazmat.
You know, no.
But yeah,
weird stuff.
so because I'm a gypsy, that's how I end up everywhere. I end up just driving, going places, having a good time, and living life.
You're also part of a fun group. I'm gonna bring them up because you always talk about them. These guys are also part of about all networking, all support, and that's one of the things that I say in today's time, in today's rough moments when small brick and mortar shops, when small mom and pop shops are right now struggling. It's groups like the Good Time Gang that I said.
Good time gang
These guys, they have banded together. They're now in different states and whatnot.
and different countries.
You
We're
guys
international.
reach out to each other. Hey, we're gonna do this. You find locations. You meet there, and you guys support those locations. Thank you. I definitely, on behalf of everybody out there, myself, we need people like that. Folks that say, hey, man, how are things going on? You're headed up to, or you were just in Maryland, or you travel Delaware, all over the place. Let's find a place. Let's see who we can, give a boost of thank yous to by buying some cigars there and supporting them. And you guys go out of your ways to do stuff like that.
We do. The chapter was started by a group of people who were already smoking together, and said, other people enjoyed it. So we have what we call different chapters in each state, and it's basically, and we're based on tomfoolery and shenanigans. that's the outside of it. But the reality of it is that we try to meet on nights when your shop may be slower.
A crazy Tuesday that you're not making any
Right.
money,
Tuesday,
an
we try to
oddball
come in.
Thursday, you know.
Depending on what you serve, if you serve liquor, we try to be able to, but we try to patron and buy or show a force because people like to smoke where they see people at.
Absolutely.
So the more bodies they see, if somebody has an event or something coming up, we try to go and support that. And we travel. It's, like I said, we have 2 international ones, and we do a lot of different stuff. But there's a lot of other networking that happens in there, and we bonded together as a cigar family, which is one of the reasons why I love the family of the leaf.
Well,
Period, all the way generalized.
that in essence and in a nutshell, I think it really speaks volumes for what I always say. When people say, you're a tobacconist, but you're always pushing and supporting other locations. I said, well, because at the end of the day, they may be going through the same problems that I'm going through or not. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I love Josh at Burners. The people at Tinderbox, it's not like Craig Cass is hurting, but why not support him if you're in the area? Tailored Smoke, Preston Gray, a fantastic human being, great guy. The boys at Aroma Cigar, nothing but love for Nas and Flavius.
What about your
Monroe
place?
Cigar Lounge?
Of course, Monroe. Oh man, come on! Can we talk about Anthony Hicklin? Superb individual. There's a lot of great people out there. I mean, they got, for example, Queenie has shown also for Doña Noli Cigars, nothing but a ton of support since we opened our doors. But the long and short of it is, I always tell everybody, these things happen not because there's competition or competitiveness. I think it happens because when you are a tobacconist and when you are a true, let me say that, a true brother of the leaf, a lot of that falls by the wayside. It's all about really showing support
It's more
and
of
helping.
a co-opetition.
Well, I say it's an industry,
Co-opetition,
not
I like
a competition.
Yeah, man.
And we understand that. Like so we're smoking the same cigar right now, but if we all went into a store, a cigar shop, we would buy different things. We may buy, some may buy one, another person might buy a box. We might like this shop for today and that shop for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today I want to sit and chill out. The next night I might want to hear some live music. Everybody offers something different, and they do it to their best of ability.
I also know that you guys have gone in and said, hey, man, what is it that you're not moving? What is it that you're not selling enough of? And you guys step in and you also assist with that. I mean, I'm telling you guys, that's a wonderful thing. Not because Seamus and Mike are here, but I mean, a lot of times, the group of guys that has supported Doña Noli's, they have literally walked in and said, hey, man, what have you got? Let's grab a bundle or a bunch from you or whatnot. And it never stops. Queenie has done it. The fellows have done it. I mean, too many guys and women to name have done it. And that's sometimes what I tell everybody, that is what a cigar person is. We see a helping or a place that needs help, and we step in and we help that place. That to me is really awesome, Queenie, that you are associated with Good Time Gang like that. That's great.
What
Minute and a half left on the podcast.
You need to have a what?
Minute and a half left on the podcast.
Oh, as soon as I get into the red time, I'm going to let them know. Podcasters, remember, the podcast will cut off in just a little bit, but you can continue listening and watching. As a matter of fact, if you want to, on the YouTube channel, Doña Noli Cigars. So as we come up on those final 30 seconds, I'm going to let you guys know again. So remember, podcasters, definitely go in and see and hear if you want to, but definitely see the last 30 minutes. It's a great show. We got Queenie, Johanna Stewart with us, and I guess we're down to the last minute. So if you guys don't catch it, remember that the second half will be on YouTube and also on Facebook. So you're not going to miss out on anything. Love you guys supporting that way. You were saying, Queenie, I'm sorry.
So I'm saying one of the things that I learned from Susie
was
that
Susie O'Neill, a beast
in this
I mean, she's awesome.
beast. But one of the things I learned from her is when you go and you get new cigars that aren't in your particular area at your shop, you always buy 3 minimum, and you buy 1 to try, 1 just in case you didn't like that one, and 1 to give away. It might be 2 to give away, whatever, if you can't get it in your area. But it's a great way to share that experience with somebody else and to educate them on a new cigar and to help different cigar vendors. Like we know several different cigar vendors. And what's nice is when you get something, you get it and you start sharing it with other people so they can get that experience. It's no cost to them. And it's a gift given, but it's also given so that they can have that experience and learn more about that as well. So it's one of the things that we do. So instead of buying one of a new cigar that I'm trying, buy 3 so you can hand it off to somebody else and let them try it.
I think that's actually a great idea. Our podcast now is over at our 30-minute mark. But as I was telling everybody, for the future, if you guys also who are watching us ever want to take it on the road, catch the first 30 minutes if you missed it, like that. And then, you catch the other 30 minutes when you have an opportunity, or watch the whole show. It's going to be on Facebook Live and also on the YouTube page for Doña Noli Cigars. You're not going to miss out on anything because we're not going to let you miss out on anything, guaranteed. Christopher Frazier, hey man, good evening. I saw you coming in earlier. I apologize. Hello, my big brother. How are you? Ricardo Fernandez Piacentini. My Italian is horrible. Buonanotte, signori. Buonanotte.
You should drink to him.
You know what?
I think we should have shots. Stefan, you're right. Let's have shots.
Yeah, Boonhauer is I love him. He's drunk. There you go.
All right, great job.
So here's another one.
Wait.
But wait, it's about to get better.
Her.
Finally, a rose amongst the thorns. Yes, because one, we're pretty thorny, and every now and then we got to have a
I'm glad there was a T in front of that word.
Well, yes, we're thorny, not British Columbia certified glory hole specialist. We're not them. But it's okay. Nothing wrong with it. It's all right. We got that in. Thorny.
Say it a few more times.
Thorny. Not horny.
Not horny.
That's not happening.
Thank you for clearing
That's
that.
good.
Yeah.
He said shit glasses at first, but he said shot glasses.
Yes.
I think you meant shit
I
glasses.
told you. I think he's had
I
one.
think you meant shit the first time.
You may have already been drinking a little bit too
To the
much.
shit glasses.
To the shit
Especially
glasses.
when it's tequila. Salud.
Oh man,
L'Chaim.
tow truck is a tequila drinking pool.
You said tow truck is a tit. I heard that clearly.
Tow truck. We're going to drink tequila
He
together.
called you a tit. I heard it when he said
we're
that.
We're going to do tequila together.
So here's another one. One, how much do you travel? Because every time I talk to you, you're like, oh, I got to check, because I might be going out here, might be going out. I mean, you're doing a lot for these events, for these things. I mean, how much are you traveling right now?
So I'm a gypsy.
I can live with it.
But I'm going to, so COVID and school kept me home. So I have literally probably been gone, but I travel all the time. Every chance I get to get on the highway. And our audience, who is a great driver, whenever I get,
his name is Linnell, by the way.
his name is Linnell.
I'm saying.
And if Linnell would take me, I
I'm
can
adding
sit on
the
the
name.
side.
I'm just
Like
adding the
we
name.
literally were going up and down the highway with me doing homework.
So now we know
finishing
who it
my
is.
finals. And if I could, I'm never home. My electricity rate is abandonment.
Wow. That's a good bill. I like that.
I mean, seriously,
How much you pay the city? Abandonment.
It's called an abandonment rate. That's how much I'm home because I love to be out and I love this culture. And like I said, I'm a gypsy. I was a truck driver, so I got paid to travel. But now I just love being in the car. I'll wake up and be like, you know what? Forget it. Let's go. Bags already packed. Let's go.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So I travel all the time. But I try to. A lot of people look on social media for whatever. I look at events and people that I want to support, and what I'll do is just certain things that I want to try to get to besides my family and other things that are going on or to celebrate life. I'm out and let's go.
Well, that's actually, I think, it's a beautiful concept. I mean, a lot of times when we see all that's going on in the world, we forget to celebrate the joys and the laughter and the life that needs to be celebrated. I mean, at the end of the day, the media can overwhelm us with a lot of negativity. And one of the things that we always stay away from is all that nonsense. That's why this show, from the beginning, it was like, the fellas and I said, hey, it's a show about nothing. It's a show about just smoking, drinking, laughing, making people laugh. Maybe forget a little bit about what's going on out there and just, enjoy that. And hopefully, at the end of the day, if people are having a good time, then success. Before I get to our sports segment, which is very importante.
Did you say segment?
Importante.
Listen, I got a broken tooth,
Mike Tyson
man.
over here.
I got a broken
The fourth section.
Importante.
I got a broken tooth.
But I like the importante.
Importante.
Importante. So importante. Muy importante.
Mike Striegel, what's going on in your world? You're almost at the end of
Blazing
your week.
Saddles.
Well, besides blazing saddles and search for the Holy Grail.
His saddles are blazing, man. His
Moving
saddles
on.
are blazing. There you go.
Yeah, I need some more of that stuff.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I'm halfway through my week, and
No, pour some more.
You
We got another one.
got another one apparently.
when she says when, I guess.
That's it.
There you go. That's it. There you go. It's all about enjoyment here.
Yes, it is. And,
So your saddles are hot and blazing,
Yeah.
and you've been searching for the Grail.
Yes.
My man. My man.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're off. I mean, tomorrow you're done.
Tomorrow is my last
tomorrow's
day
your
of work
Friday.
for the week. Yeah.
You only work
For the week.
For the week.
4 days a week. That's nice.
That's what's up. But you work hard in 4 days, right?
He works hard.
Right now,
No,
I'm
he's
working
working
from
hard.
home. Right now, I'm working from home.
So you better treat him right.
You better get him early. He's late for the couch.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not like that. There is no pole dancing.
Oh, we're stuck.
with
We're done. We're
That,
done.
that, that.
Yeah, I'm not good on a pole. I got that shoulder.
I didn't wear my little socks.
What
Put
a
it on.
feeling.
But my feet are cute, so it's okay.
Yeah, this just took a
Let's salute to my
rail.
feet.
Salute to her feet.
Salute to my feet.
There you go. Her feet are adorable.
Your glass is kind of low.
It's okay.
The water is low.
I'm a slow
We get
drinker.
cross now.
I think she's like trying to go to into drinking more.
I'm a slow drinker. Everybody knows I'm a slow drinker. I'm a slow kind of guy,
That's all right.
mentally and everything like that. So I'm gonna jump from you now, which to.
Yeah, I know, not that important.
Well, no, I'm gonna let your saddles cool off a little bit because they're blazing now. You can feel the heat coming off of them. You know,
Feel the heat.
his loins on the saddles are blazing. Linnell is dancing on the chair, and maybe his saddle is blazing. I don't know about his loins, if they're blazing or not. Hopefully, they'll come down to
Anybody got the dimes?
someone.
Dimes.
Any guy got
I
the
mean-
You
dimes?
gotta throw quarters because if you throw dimes, they put you out. Quarters you can get
No.
away with.
No, from the movie. You gotta remember the movie.
You gotta,
No.
you gotta remember the movie.
But no, I was thinking about real strip clubs. You could throw dollars and quarters, but you can't throw dimes.
So you can make it hail sometimes?
Yeah,
They,
but you
they,
gotta be away from the security.
they threw a roll of quarter at me one time. Get the fuck off the stage!
Oh, you
Get off the
you
stage! I
gotta
was
throw
like,
a dollar
shit!
and then throw a quarter.
Like,
But you gotta hit her feet. If you hit her head or something like that.
I
the
got.
security
It felt like
comes.
I got hit with like an
Don't
eye
ask me how I
beam,
know.
and I was like, "Get off the
Speaking of-
stage!"
No, I mean, I wouldn't. I've never been.
Speaking of dimes, I used to be able to balance a pint glass on a dime.
I'm so glad you didn't say on anything else.
Had he said I could balance a
Anything.
dime
Don't say it. Don't say it. Just
on a
let-
glass,
On
on
a
the edge of the
glass.
glass, not his dick, on the
I
edge
didn't-
of the glass.
Oh my
Well,
God.
I didn't say. I didn't say it. I
You
didn't
didn't
say
say it.
it.
You
I
had
know.
to go
I
there.
didn't say, but I didn't say it.
No.
You did.
You're gonna make me drink again. I gotta drink.
It'll be all right. Lahio. Now for the sports segment, because we've all been anxiously waiting. I mean,
Anxiously waiting.
we know a little bit about Joanna. We know about what happens when you cut the cigar
Joanna.
over arrows. I mean, Miss Queen
Joanna.
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 In French, Joanna.
Because the H is silent.
We know that Michael and Nell's saddles are blazing apparently right now. God bless them both. I don't know. I don't know. At their age, if that's happening, it'll be all right. I mean, I'm thinking, you know, if it goes down that way, I'm down for it. I'll pay $1.99 to see the movie.
Blazing
There you go.
Saddles is the name of this podcast.
Sports segment brought to us by our favorite Irish, Seamus. What's happening? What's up with the gloves?
So
So
last week we talked about Iron Mike Tyson
Making it.
exhibition bout with Roy Jones Jr.
My money is on Tyson.
Now, see, that's
and
what.
a face tattoo.
Well, that's what Roy Jones was talking about in an interview he did.
Okay.
He said it's hard to pick a favorite for the fight because Mike Tyson just was always known for his power. He had atom bombs in his glove.
Very true.
Roy Jones was a very smart boxer,
Okay.
and he was fast. One of the great, both of them, very great boxers. So that fight is coming up. I'm gonna go up here real quick. That fight will be September 12th in Carson, California.
And I'm gonna
So
win
that's-
$40 worth of cigars from these two stooges. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just saying.
We'll see.
There's only two stooges. You need one more. It's 73.
Well, if you want in on the action, I say it's gonna be two $10 sticks.
Yeah.
Right. Against them, I said, if I win, you buy me two $10 sticks.
Yeah.
If he wins, I buy him two $10 sticks. But Mike said, I want in on the action. I said, great. I'll be taking, $40 worth of cigars from these two guys. I'm down with that.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm
So-
telling you, he's gonna go in sledgehammers, man. Like I got hit with a sledgehammer on my shin yesterday.
That was a
Sledgehammer.
smooth move.
Yeah, I'll tell you later about that.
But I've always been a fan of Mike Tyson. Just undisputed power. His original trainer, Customato, trained several greats to include Muhammad Ali.
Oh, sure, I'll tell you that.
But again, Roy Jones Jr., smart boxer. He's younger, just a little bit younger. Their records speak for themselves. I mean, multiple titles between the both of them.
Again, I'm not knocking you. You are a boxer. You love it. You do that. No, I mean, I've seen you doing it. I'm gonna just go on my gut and what I've seen. Tyson never stepped into a ring to box. Tyson stepped into a ring to demolish you.
Yeah.
So Jones Jr. is going to have to like dance around him, play a
absolutely.
very technical fight to go toe to toe with this animal. He's going to do the, hit, move, but he's going to have to come in at some point a little bit to create more damage than just a stick, and jab, So.
He's gonna have to have some stamina because, like I said, he's a smart fighter.
Tyson's not gonna tire himself out. He's gonna wait for that chance, man.
I don't know. I think so. The reason why Mike Tyson stepped away from boxing is he got crazy with it, right?
He got a little too hot-headed.
Well, he got hungry.
Did this thing just changed color in front of me, or what the? Oh, okay. No.
I travel with Flask.
The audience, Linnell, by the way, the audience has acted as corroborative. I don't know what the hell the word means.
Listen to the help of me to get her some more.
I noticed. I thought I felt a warm hand behind my back,
it's my
and I enjoyed it.
Flask. I'm a lady sometimes.
It's blue. I like it. It's a little blue. It's delicate. It's soft. I see.
December baby. That's a December.
You really interrupted the sports.
I'm sorry. We're listening to the sports.
Yeah, okay. Sports page. Back to. I apologize.
Let's talk about fighting. Let's go.
So, Mike Tyson.
Get into it.
They're promoting this fight as an exhibition, 8 rounds. But when these two guys get in the ring,
that's gonna fly out the window.
They are gonna go to war.
Yeah. This I call it a precursor to something a little bit more real down the pipeline.
Oh, dude, let me tell you. One of Mike Tyson's famous quotes was, "If I don't kill him, it doesn't count."
Okay.
I think.
Was that when he tried to eat people though?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Tyson, but why you eating people?
You missed
like you said, he was hungry.
He missed a snack.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
But I used to like when he say, "I hit him," and he say, "I
But yeah. So seeing this fight coming up, these two seasoned boxing veterans getting back in the ring, it gave me a little bit of a warm fuzzy.
Warm and fuzzy. I prefer cold and hard. Continue.
Well, no. Well, I'm reading about this fight.
Blazing saddles.
Now, someone had to. Your facial expression has just told me everything. We did go there. Continue.
So I'm reading about this fight, and I feel all this Irish blood rise into my chest, and I'm going online.
It didn't raise anywhere else.
No.
Had it gone down, that means the Viagra was working. Continue.
All right, so you ever done anything scary and you feel that immediate pull to your chest, that real tight? That's adrenaline.
Yes, man. I'm all in.
That's adrenaline.
I tell you what. I took that Chinese Viagra. I thought I was gonna die. I swear to God. Is that what we're talking about again?
No,
we're not.
No.
Okay, thank God.
When you take the what's the thing called, and you get it and you go.
That's what happened. It happened, and it just was like I'm already to die when it did that.
No. Zip line.
Oh, zip line.
Zip line from the Rio to another hotel.
Yes.
Woo!
I didn't do that.
I did.
So you got a warm and fuzzy. What led to now? What? There's a big news.
That big because it was a warm and fuzzy.
Carol and anybody who may have had some sort of a thing with him.
I'm not sorry.
Puerto Rico, yay! Puerto Rico, yay! Continue. We're just rooting for you. That's all.
So today,
but it's Irish. How are we voting for Puerto Rico?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There's a backstory.
It's U.S. territory.
Oh, okay.
So today is officially training day 2 for the Irishman getting back in the ring.
So you're back at it.
I am back training for a fight. The fight is going to be in Fayetteville.
All right.
Yeah, Fayetteville.
And we're party.
Now I got my two
What day is
$10
this?
cigars on him.
What day is this?
God
Seamus?
help
October
you if you get
29th.
in the ring with him.
October 29th, and then the after party is going to be at Anstead's. Anstead's, there's nothing to know about it right now, but I'll
It'll
talk
be
to
all
them
right.
Is
tomorrow.
this headgear or no headgear?
I'm not sure yet. I'm assuming headgear. But
That'll be all right.
it all depends on how
They're gonna need
how
Can we
the,
go to
headgear.
the fight? Okay. Well, listen, everybody. There's Anstead's cigar barn that's there.
It's
What time
huge.
is your fight?
Weigh-ins are at 12 noon, so probably around 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
So
yeah.
listen,
Oh, we
I'm
got
gonna
time.
contact Anstead's if you're on here. Then
Well,
you already heard me, but I'm contacting tomorrow. That's where the after party is gonna be. Win or lose, draw, whatever. If you can stand up,
Oh no.
come and smoke at Anstead's.
Oh, no.
Until 11 o'clock because you're not allowed to serve alcohol after 11.
I got
Listen.
money on Irish over here.
Shh, shh.
My money
It's
will
gonna
be
be like
on
5 or 6. They don't serve alcohol right now. They just serve cigars.
Okay.
We're gonna go party.
All right.
I carry a flask everywhere.
We know.
Okay.
But a little bit of
I stick a
side
bottle in my
news
pants.
with that is actually
Finish.
People
No,
say, "Are you
no.
just happy to see me?" I'm like, "No, it's
No,
a
I-
big
no,
bottle
no,
in my
No,
pants."
don't get too bad. It's a mini.
Jesus, Mike, really? You had to do that? You had to do that?
Yes, I did.
Seamus
Would
is
you
trying to
expect me
talk.
not to?
Seamus is trying to talk. Damn it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Continue,
sorry.
Seamus, continue.
It's gonna.
so.
Continue. I got him, Seamus, continue. Continue.
I got a new trainer.
Hey, Cornell. I'm sorry.
Cardinal
Okay,
Johnson!
Go ahead, Seamus. Go ahead, Seamus.
I got a new trainer, and I'm training down at True Warrior Fitness in downtown Mooresville.
Nice.
In the little bit of the old section.
You
of
want us to
Mooresville.
come and start playing Rocky music for you?
You
I can
want
put on a
us-
cheerleader skirt. My legs are cute.
I can put on a cheerleader skirt. Not gonna be the
No.
same.
No.
No, you would
I
have
did
no.
that one time. It was
Get your
high
cousin,
school.
Get your cousin Tyler to come.
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler'd be cool.
Yeah, Tyler would be
Hey,
cool.
settle down, Queenie. Settle down.
He's got the hair for it. I don't.
Have you not seen Tyler H. Korea?
Oh.
You know what? Finish your sports thing. We're talking
No, I'm
about
done.
He's done. So Fayetteville, what day is this?
It's October 29th.
October 29th. I'm gonna talk to Anstead and see if we got an after party. After the after party, we'll drag him in and we'll set him down. No matter what, because he's gonna be tired either way. If he
It'll be
whoops-
great.
If he whoops somebody's
Oh,
ass
I'm
or
sorry.
whatever.
My mistake.
Oh my
It's,
gosh.
I know. It's Saturday, October 24th.
Even better.
October
Even better. October
24th.
24th.
October 24th. Listen, we going to Fayetteville. Fayetteville.
Vietnam.
You're right.
Is that-
Close
that's-
enough.
you're right.
Close enough.
Anstead.
Okay. No more drinking.
I'm gonna start putting this out. Listen, I'm gonna ask Anstead how late they're gonna be open that night, and we're gonna figure this out.
Well, I still have to renew my boxing license, but
What the hell? How you gonna fight? You ain't got your shit together.
oh, that'll take a day.
Oh wait,
It'll take a
wait,
minute.
we're on camera. I'm sorry. Wait.
She does
She
bring
went
up
on
a good
mother on you.
She does bring up a good point. She's looking out. She's looking out. She's saying, "Hey, you need to get your shit together.
Get your shit together so we can support you, so we can go out and do a cigar and then afterwards.
It's gonna be fun, man."
That's military town, man.
Queenie, can you imagine this Irish animal beating the crap out of somebody on a ring, and
Right.
then people are cheering? It's like
So,
gladiatorial.
Seamus needs to let us know when the tickets are available if we can go.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, I'll find out whether or not we can do an after party at the spot at Anstead's, and we can support Anstead's because I love that guy down there. I love Will from Drew Estates. And let's make it a party night. Win or lose. Listen, I'm just saying this. I have more faith in you, and you know whatever, because I've already, you already know. We
Yeah.
go together.
They
So-
did that. They
We
did that.
did that.
We did that.
Motorcycles, boxing, we're together.
Well, to go
Right.
back to the beginning where we all met is the first time we met was at a bike night at Duncan's old shop.
But we were supporting each other. You wanted to
Exactly.
do something with your new bike crew. I did a bike night, and we
We
so
bite.
You brought
This
in
was a
you brought in
three-night-
a new cigar.
and we
I
had
like
a
it.
great
I
night.
like what
and
she
we brought
did.
a new
She
cigar.
did
We had a great
this.
night.
Apparently, we all did this, which
We
means
did this together.
we showed our.
We said it with our chests.
Yes, we
We said it with our chests. And you cooked.
Yep.
So this
That's right,
this was
yeah.
so this is what I'm talking about, a collaboration.
just saying. I'm
This
just,
is
Okay,
an
put that
industry.
away.
just
We
saying.
work
You're gonna
together.
scare people.
He
Put it
makes
away.
the great sandwiches. What do they call it?
Beef on
Tell
wet.
me your nipples. What is the
Beef on
sandwich?
wet.
Okay, say it again. Beef on wet.
Yeah.
Beef on wet.
Yep.
Duncan supplied the spot and the ambiance. Mom was there
It
to
was
support
beefy.
us.
It was
Seamus
beefy.
brought in his motorcycle crew. We brought in a lot of motorcycles,
We had
And-
motorcycles on both sides of the street.
and we took over. Where are we at?
About a
Statesville.
block in
Statesville.
Statesville, yeah.
Statesville. And we had a great night, but we collaborated, and that's what this is about. That's what this is about. Salute your cigars, please.
So the cigars.
That's what cigars are about. It's
Yeah.
about building together and networking so that we do something stronger and greater. Your passion is the motorcycles and your boxing. He's got a shop. He does a phenomenal beef
Really
on wing.
good.
I can't eat it because it was beef, but
She's she's
But he
Muslim.
hooked
We
me up.
don't hold it against
They
her.
feed- they
you know,
feed me
you know,
anyway, so,
her
you know,
and Saddam
this ain't no
Hussein, all that
McDonald's.
shit.
Yeah.
You know, we're
but
okay. We
it was
respect
a great
that.
night. We
She
had a great
faces Mecca.
we
you
had
know,
a
she
great
does the
event.
thing.
The family.
She wears the
I
the
don't-
hijab.
I
you
don't-
know.
I
She
don't.
says, all this
I don't
stuff.
do beef either.
Sure.
Not the kind that
Oh,
the
okay.
kind that walks away. Yeah.
Oh,
but not
okay,
the-
okay.
All right. So
Two-legged
everybody-
beef acceptable.
everybody, listen. Seamus is fighting on
October 24th.
October
October
24th.
24th. What I'm going to do is reach out to Anstead's and ask him, can we do an after set at that spot? Well, basically, I just want to know how long they're going to be open that day because we're just going to
Till
show
10.
up.
Till 10.
Yeah.
Till
All
10.
right, then guess what? The after party is going to be at Anstead's that night, and I'm going to be there, homework or not. I'm going to be there. Done.
Done.
Put it on your calendar.
And in case of anything going
Boom,
wrong,
put it on your calendar.
we got one of the finest litigators and attorneys in the state of North
That's
Carolina.
Cornell.
Cornell
Cornell is the
Johnson.
greatest guy ever.
Is it Cornell and Cornell?
Ever.
No, Cornell Johnson of
Cornell
Johnson and
Johnson.
Nicholson. I mean, great guy. Also, a great,
Great guy.
fantastic cigar brother.
Hey.
Does he know
When
his
I-
stuff or does he know his
When
stuff?
I say somebody knows their stuff, now if you want to know about Cubans, if you want to talk to somebody about Cubans and what they're all about and have that experience of even traveling there, if you're going to travel there, this is the guy you need to talk to. Forget, I almost said it, fuck.
Don't
But I
say
did. I
fuck.
said
Don't
fuck
say
already.
Don't say
So
it. Don't
fuck
say
your travel agent. Talk to
it.
Cornell
Much like balancing a nickel on a
Buy
drink.
him
Don't
a
do that.
Chimay.
Don't do that.
or two
Wait,
After the
and
second-
you went from a down to a nickel?
and go on and sit with him because that man has a lot of knowledge because that's what he understands and what he knows. But that's also part of my cigar family. And when I tell you something like this right here, you guys, I told him earlier, yeah, this is the liquor talking. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, not yet.
Es el
I-
licor.
At the end of this one, it will be.
One
But-
flash beef, it ain't the liquor talk.
But I will tell you that. No, I shared the glass. That's the
Oh,
problem.
yeah, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. My cigar family. I'm in Charlotte, and I was born in Manhattan, raised in Minnesota. So I'm literally in Charlotte by myself. But my cigar family is freaking phenomenal.
And it's everywhere.
And that's the thing. This leaf brings together so many people and so many different types of people. Like, would you have, if I'd have passed you in a grocery store, I'd have seen you, hello, how you doing? Have a great day. Here's your basket, sir. Move around.
What are you working at Walmart or
You
something
know,
like that?
yeah. Welcome to
Get your
Walmart.
shit, get out.
Thank you for shopping at Walmart. But here's the thing. We have not, like Duncan, I probably would have never met Duncan if it hadn't been for the leaf.
Right?
And it wasn't at Walmart, by the way.
Jay.
By the way-
Jonathan, I wouldn't have met Jonathan. But
By the
here's
way,
the thing.
I'm gonna say this also. A nice plug. Hair by K3K. Jonathan Keaton.
He did mine.
Did
We
her hair.
got something going on here.
So
When
there
this
you
comes
go.
out, whoo! All right.
Something different.
Something different.
Every now and then for the ladies who
I
wanna.
did.
a little
And
something
Jonathan is very caring. He takes care of you. He listened to everything I had to say. So, okay, women, if you're
Yeah,
listening,
it's for the girls. You know, I mean,
okay, let Queen.
Jonathan.
be your guest.
He does also men as well. So he
You
does.
guys may-
Come in, Jonathan.
Yeah.
But as
No, I'm saying he does
as
also
a
for the
woman,
guys.
when we go into a salon, we want somebody to understand. I have a very finicky hair texture. Jonathan, we
It's not that
talked.
bad. You don't have to
And-
burn yourself.
Shut your mouth. So we went through. I told you guys I'm really that nice. So we went through a great
Thank God you're
consultation
Yeah.
with a lot of claps. So we talked about it. He understood what my texture of my hair, but he knew it immediately. We worked through it, and
Customer
all the
service.
things going on. He was phenomenal, and the price was phenomenal as well. So if you're here, or if you can make it here, it like You guys quit bullshitting. Oh, yeah, I said it. Quit bullshitting.
No bullshit.
You
Let's
guys
just
go
say it. No
places-
bullshit.
If you're
There
gonna
you
go
go.
somewhere and not be
Bullshit-
comfortable,
bullshit-free
that's
zone.
on you.
Yeah,
But if you go to a short lane,
Mike
Listen,
said it.
make
Bullshit
the-
free. Bullshit free.
bullshit free,
There you go.
bullshit free.
There you go.
Listen,
You pay for the other stuff.
it's a really great. It's a service. You're not just getting your hair done, and you're not in there with 50 million people, and somebody is just making. You're not. You're not ahead of the
It's
chair.
It's not just cigars. It's also hair
Not
treatment.
hair
It's
chair.
it's
And
a
he
little
takes
bit of
care of
everything.
you. It's a great conversation. It's a great time. But he understood because I have really finicky hair. Trust me.
I have none, and he still
And he
understands.
does a great job. So, yob. It's a yob. He's got one yob and he does it well.
Shines
Yob.
the head for a
He
quarter.
does one
The
yob.
yob. The
He's got
yob.
one yob and he does it well. Okay.
I'm
I'm
all
done.
in.
That was my soapbox. I'm
That-
done.
that
I'm,
was
gonna,
the-
I'm just gonna drink and smoke now.
Step down now from the soapbox, and it's okay. So
But
I'm
can
excited
I put
for
the
you,
gloves
man.
in front of me?
Yep.
Oh
I
God!
want
Oh
the
God!
gloves in front
Oh
of me.
God! Just don't put them on.
I used to box. So
I
you
did
want to
not
hear
know
another
that.
story about Queenie? So when I was younger, my mother was very strict.
Back on the soapbox. Go ahead.
No. This is soapbox. This is
Story.
This is the platform.
Platform.
So when I was younger, I used to like this guy who boxed for the Golden Gloves, but my mom didn't allow me to date at that time, and I wasn't allowed to hang out.
He's pretty
I
violent,
had
too.
to go to school. I'm Puerto Rican. I'll cut you. So
And with that said, you want to switch chairs all of a
no.
sudden?
But you're with me.
Okay,
We're
I was
Latina.
like, wow.
We're good.
I thought she said she was
So
I'm
no,
having a great
Latina.
time.
Remember,
We're good. So here's my thing. So they had the Golden Gloves back then. So I would go to the gym, and then so I was hanging around because I was liking this guy, and I was looking at him, right?
Things
So-
happen.
Yeah.
But what happened is the guy that managed the gym, the guy that has a spittoon, and he has
thing.
the
And
towel.
he's got the
He's
towel.
like, look, you're not just gonna be hanging around here. We're gonna get in trouble. So I was like, oh, okay. So I started
Doing
he
things.
He put me in the box. He put me in the ring. I said, I like the box. I like to fight. So he puts me in the ring, and he started teaching me how to, And so if I did
1-2.
this, I'm wrong, right? Right, Seamus? So he taught me how to put that chest out and protect my face, right? But my mom was totally against it. So she goes one day and blesses him out.
Uh-oh.
Like, what's my daughter doing down in your gym?
Fucked him up.
Da, 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 da. He's like, look, your mom was down there. I was
I'll
like, oh,
translate.
damn. So I go back to the gym, and he's like, your mom was here. He said, but listen, you got skill. So this is what we're going to do. If you can handle this without no gear,
No gear.
all you got is gloves, baby girl. If you can handle this, you can stay, and we'll protect you. I was like, bet, let's go. Mind you, I had headgear and all this stuff. I go in.
Look who's watching.
I see
Look who's
Ron.
watching.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ron.
Big Ron.
Big Ron.
Hey,
RTP
buddy.
cigars.
As he is known in some of porn films that I've
Sleep
seen.
Anyway.
No, okay, no, wrong film.
Wait, let me finish.
Go ahead. Continue.
So I go in, and the guy, blow, 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 and he hits me, and he sucks all the air out of me.
Yep.
But I did it.
Solar plexus.
I dropped
Mm.
my hands, and he got me. Blue.
Just once.
But I couldn't breathe.
Mm.
But I wouldn't cry. He said, as long as you don't cry, you don't get hurt. I wouldn't cry. He was like,
I'm gonna
breathe.
come back. I'm gonna come back.
He was like, breathe. We'll let you stay. But I couldn't get out the ring either. I couldn't leave the ring, and I couldn't cry. That was the deal.
But you came back.
So I literally boxed for the Golden Gloves in my junior high school years as a female.
As a female.
As a female.
I watched many people box, and I just bet money. That's all I could do. That's all I mean, that was all I was. I bet money. That's all I did. I see the guy. I bet $20 in it. Most of the time, I would move.
$20.
I was poor. I mean, I grew up poor. That's all
Oh,
I
now we're
had.
betting cigars.
Just don't ask how I
Now
got
we're
$20.
Now we're betting. See, now we're
Okay,
betting
put your
cigars.
gloves on to set a fire.
Mhm.
And I don't want to burn your glove. No,
Oh!
no, you didn't see that. You didn't see
I
that.
didn't see that.
That's 25 push-ups where I come from. Don't do that.
For,
I didn't actually knock it over. He did.
for the
So
Good
that's
Time
25.
Gang, she
No!
owes, she owes you
No.
guys.
He moved the gloves. That's 25 for him. No. Get that right.
We're coming up on our 1 hour, everybody, and I'm gonna just sort of begin the wrap up because again we're
I'm-
having a lot of fun.
I'm gonna start a fire.
And well, oh Lord, help us
Oh.
all. And this is what it really is all about. A lot of times when we talk about bringing people in and just special guests and family and friends, I know a lot of shows, and you know this for a fact. They bring in industry people and reps and brand owners. That's
All they know is talk about cigars.
no, but that's really nice. It's good. But I believe in the family of friends and support that happens locally at a cigar shop. So if maybe because of COVID or whatever you're not able to go to your cigar shop, I think that we're bringing a little bit of the cigar shop to you. Some of the tomfoolery, some of the shenanigans, some of the fun, and the commentary that
Say that
happens.
again. Tomfoolery and shenanigans. GTG. Shout out. Okay, I'm done.
And she owes you 25 push-ups.
No, he spilled the liquor. I did it.
But I mean, he could crank out 25 push-ups
You gonna give us
blindfolded.
25, Seamus?
No,
Yeah.
not.
Seamus, on the table. 25.
No,
Let's
hell
get
to
him.
the no.
I don't think this table will
No,
hold
it,
it.
it won't.
I'm saying, I didn't drop it. He dropped it.
Like it's hot. So look at that.
Hey, like it's hot.
On this side, we got Blazing Saddles. We got Holy Grails. Linnell's looking at us like, what in the fuck is all this bullshit all about? But again,
He knows.
he's got the demeanor. He's got a strong, silent Denzel type,
He does.
which I'm all right about that.
That's my road dog right there.
And he doesn't know it, but we share a lot. Right there, we share a lot. Right there.
Open it.
That's it, man. It's all about streamlining the process, baby. That's what I call it. Streamlining the process. Also, another great brother to leave.
Need my pliers?
Former Army as well as myself. So another good guy. And I'm gonna say like this: thank you for your
Seamus
service.
got it.
Thank you.
Thank you to everybody also who's serving. Thank you, everybody. Queenie,
Yes.
Lord,
Getting after it.
God bless you on many levels. Let the drinking continue. Apparently.
Yes.
You thought you were going to be able to go to bed early tonight.
No.
What were you thinking?
No. I said I was starting to wrap up. I didn't say I was going to wrap up.
This is Jameson third triple distilled.
Triple distilled Jamesons,
Yep.
because that's what you do when you're with Irish people. You drink Jamesons.
Oh, your glass is still full.
Yeah.
He's training.
Seamus.
He's training.
Day two, right? Day two. What is your training regimen going to be like? So I know you said you're not going to drink a lot. You're doing that to share with us this evening, which is great.
Good kid.
So
You just spilled my liquor.
what are you? What's like your? Is it a daily thing? Is it how are you going to be doing that?
So right now my split is looking like 3 days a week. Bad work and sparring, and then the rest will be like running and weightlifting.
Nice, man. Nice.
So Saturday, am I going to have to drive you home after your 5-mile hike?
Hold on, wait a minute. Seamus can handle his own.
It was 8, but
It was he did an 8-mile hike with a 60-pound rucksack.
Salute.
And I gladly drove him home, and I'd do it again.
Lahayim. So are you looking to?
Drink, you can't put that down there.
Okay, are you looking to bulk up or trim down? What?
right now I'm standing at 150.
Stamina, right? You need stamina right now.
150?
Who you fighting?
I don't know yet.
I didn't think you were that.
Stamina.
I didn't think you were
You
that
need stamina.
that small. I thought you were like around 160, 170.
No, I'm standing at 150. I usually fight 145, 150. I'm probably gonna try and cut
What's the category called? Is that
light to middle, depending on how
like
they cut it.
Okay.
Is that, are you going to
Seamus
still try to
fucking
stay in that
fighting.
145 weight class?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try and stay in 145, 140.
Okay.
So he can't bulk up. So what he has to do, he has to
Trim.
build, he
That's
has
the
to
work on
build
stamina.
power and stamina.
Yep.
That's
Power
what
and
it,
stamina.
if he stays at the lower,
Heavyweight, low reps.
am I right? So he has to stay at power and stamina. This is
All
shit
right,
I
well,
know.
I'll drop
Like
you
I
off
say, I
like
know them
4
books.
miles from your house so you can walk back.
Yeah.
What
No,
she
I-
said. I don't know anything. I just
I started.
bet on fights.
There's a young man that he's a son of a friend of mine who's getting ready to
The
join
son
the
of a
Navy.
big
No.
Good kid. Good
But
kid.
he's
good kid.
he's getting ready to join Navy Special Warfare. So I had him out
Salute.
hiking with
Salute.
me. I gave him a pack, and we just took off for 8 miles, and he got after it like no sweat.
That's what you do.
Dude, that's fantastic,
You need
man.
that stamina.
Well,
and that power.
I'm looking forward to it. So definitely, I want you to keep us always abreast leading up to that.
I'm excited. I got a lot of old feelings like brewing. They're coming up to the surface. So if I seem a little nonplussed, as you would say,
Of course,
You
which
guys-
is French,
you
by
guys-
the way.
you
It's a little non-plus. You know, you go.
What
Yeah.
blues? I gotta look that
No,
up.
look at
I didn't
Nell's doing it. Come on, look, I'm telling you.
I don't need the extra camera.
right?
we do. We
I
We
need an
our
audience camera. Now I
We
got
need
an audience camera.
You don't know. Our audience just knocked out everybody.
Pretty much, he did that.
He did.
Any Queenie, real quick, any sort of last fun anecdote or things that you want to leave anybody with, whether it's about you or your experiences or anything
Yeah.
like that?
Let me tell you the crazy story. So
Crazy story. There you go.
More than boxing.
Let me more than boxing.
More than boxing.
I did my boxing story. I've done other stuff. First of all, let me say this. I love you.
Reciprocated hugely.
Because well, I'll tell you something. He's a plethora of information.
I read a book once, stayed at a Holiday Inn.
Whatever.
That's all I did.
The
I swear to
experience
God.
is there. Whenever you once you light this up, sometimes we go to be by ourselves, but sometimes we go to be in a crowd of people that understand this more than we do. You don't know everything when it comes to this thing called a cigar. Go ahead and spread out. Sometimes I'm guilty of that. I want to just sit in the corner. I don't want to bother anybody. I just want to sit in the corner and I want to smoke it out. Put some smoke in there. PSSITA. That's all I want to do.
For the non-speakers, put some smoke in the air.
PSSITA. Put some smoke in the air.
For the non-speakers.
I didn't know that.
You know what? I was gonna go somewhere, but I'm gonna go here with this. Check on somebody. Everybody can't smoke in their house.
Yeah.
Everybody. A lot of people are used to smoking in clubs or in shops. Or
It's not for us. It's not for us.
It's not. This time, it's not for me. You know, I got hit by a car.
It's not us. It didn't. Not her.
It's
Not
not
her.
me this time. Everything's good. But I will tell you this: check on somebody that crosses your mind or that you thought about. If you're thinking about them, don't worry about if they didn't call you. Check on them. And that's the message I want to give tonight. I don't care if it's 2 people or 7 people. If it's 1 person, I'm going to tell you something. Life is too short. This thing brings a lot of us together. And your life, you may be the only sunshine that somebody else sees. You could really be the lifeline for somebody else. Check on them. This COVID is really crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be serious. I'm
No,
not trying to go here.
Right.
But I want to be real with where I'm at right now.
Absolutely.
So where I'm at right now is reach out. There are people that need your voice.
Yeah.
I went to go see Duncan because Duncan acts like everything is okay and he tries to work it out. But like he said, these guys brought him through.
Yep.
Because we
Absolutely.
bonded together and I'm here.
Let me tell you this real quick on what you just said. I can never, ever express enough thank yous and gratitude. It's also something that I learned from my family. Everybody that has helped. There are people in this industry, you know who you are, who have helped me, whether you were brand owners, vendors, reps, through this processes. Some of you, listen, at the end of the day, I've never hidden it. If I owe you, I will take care of you. But thank you. Always, never think that I don't appreciate what you've done, and I cannot ever stop thanking you or be thankful for that. As Queenie said also real quick, one of the things that's going on right now is there's this separatism that we are, whether by COVID or for whatever reasons, maybe away from our regular place where we enjoy good smoke. If you know someone that you haven't seen in a while, give them a call. Say, hey man, are you okay? Just like that. It's something as simple as that.
Text,
I've
whatever.
been blessed to
Check
have people from like Queenie, Nell, Seamus, Coda, Thomas, Mike. I mean, so many people that to this day I still cannot fit them all, even in an hour-long
There's not enough
segment.
name in the title.
Correct. To say just 2 words, thank you, to everybody. That's truly what I always like to say. You know what? Thank you and God bless you, because that is sometimes the essence of what a cigar shop is. Being thankful to everybody that walks through that door. Every single person, whether they buy 1 cigar or 100, be thankful and let them know that. A true tobacconist does not and will never sell cigars. A true tobacconist sells service,
And experience.
friendship, caring, understanding. That is our mission. Every day, I always say, thank you, God, not for making me nice, but hopefully making me a better man than I was yesterday. And I can never express that enough.
Smoke glass for you.
Smoking glass right there, smoking glass.
for you.
Seamus, any last words you want to drop on us?
Keep your gloves up, man.
Keep your gloves up.
Keep your gloves up.
Right there. I'm probably not doing it right because I probably get hit and I hit myself.
Actually, that's the
That's
fighting
that's-
Irish, the
that's-
old school. That is an actual technique.
actually it was right, right.
Yep.
I like it. I can do that. I might be able to do that. Maybe not too well.
That figure is actually on the Irish football number.
There you go.
And my thing is,
On the Notre
check
Dame.
on somebody that you haven't heard from. If they're on your heart, you need to check on them.
Absolutely.
Check on them.
Mike Striegel, what are you leaving us with tonight?
Smoke well, because everybody, we all do.
Well, look at that. He said it best. And at the end of the day, as we always say together, smoke well because we do always. God bless everybody. Thank you very much.
Bless.
We appreciate
Salud.
all of you. Where is that damn cursor? Look, there it is.
You got to salute at the same
Oh,
time.
I got to do it.
Check.
Salud.
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 Salud. A lot of